Hi guys, and welcome to Quarantine Classroom. Today we're going to talk about food. And also remember that there's a document and a worksheet that we link in the description to help reinforce your knowledge. So, have you ever eaten a muffin or baked a cake and it's domed? Like it has a rounded top? Well, why does that happen? Why is there a dome? Let's figure out why. So, we talked about yeast in bread, right? We got the yeast in our other video, and we don't want to use that in our muffins and cakes because it's sour, right? We don't want that alcohol that makes the bread sour in sourdough. So we use baking soda and baking powder, which has a more neutral taste, which is why it has that rise. So we're going to talk about baking soda. Sorry, baking powder. We'll talk about it another time. It's a little more complicated. But basically, baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, and its chemical formula is NaHCO3. So it reacts with an acid to bubble and rise. So it has all these bubbles and it rises. Nice. So in our cakes and muffins, the baking soda reacts with acids. So some common acids are vinegar, lemon juice, buttermilk, cocoa powder, or brown sugar. Do you guys recognize these in your cakes? Like you usually put some lemon juice or some buttermilk to make it taste good, but that also helps it rise. So an acid is something that has a pH of less than 7. So right here is the pH scale. So in between 0 and 7, it's called acidic. And then you have neutral, which is 7. And then 7 to 14, in between there is alkaline. So things that are alkaline include fruits, veggies, nuts, and tofu. And acidic is sour stuff like lemon juice, limes, sour things. Buttermilk is sour, vinegar is sour. So it's acidic and it has less than 7. Now the baking soda and the acid, like we said, creates the bubbles and it makes the cake rise, which is why it gets nice and fluffy and tall. And remember, when it rises and it has that reaction, it releases CO2. Remember, carbon dioxide, just like the yeast does in bread, right? That's what is making it rise. That's why it has all those little holes and stuff. That's the CO2. So the reason why it's domed, though, is because when we cook it, we put it in a metal or glass pan, and that conducts heat very easily. So basically, the outsides are set first, right? They cook the fastest since they're touching the metal glass pan. But the inside, it'll still continue to rise and cook, which is why it's domed, because it keeps rising while the sides don't. So the next time your friend is like, "Why is my muffin domed? Why is it domed?" You'll be able to know. Thanks for watching.